Alright, let's try to take these guys out. 1, 2, 3. There's another one standing up on the wall. 4, 5. Hey, welcome back everybody. The Accidental Survivor here, and we're back with another episode of The Infected. It is morning time. It is actually, I slept a little bit later than I should have. 6:43, so there's no Vambi attack this morning apparently. So we are good there. Still got to work on the little area we were on last episode. Over here, we got all the lights done. Freaking crocodiles. Yeah, it looks like there's a spike broken down there. I need to finish off those spike barricades too with all the fragments, but we've been using those for the iron ingots, but let's go see how many fragments we got available to us. Let me take a look. They're downstairs. I'll check my power, too. See how that power's holding up. Okay. We don't have any fragments. Let me see how much we got downstairs. I kind of need to... I would like to have double of all this stuff. Okay, 90 sand and 36 fragments. So, instead of melting this stuff down like we had been doing... let me take the sand out. Let me save the fragments for right now. We don't have a whole lot, but once we get a little bit more, because that's only enough to do like 2 spike barricades, and that's it. So we're going to wait. We're going to wait a little bit on that. I kind of want to go work on getting more of these bricks done. So we're going to need clay soil for that. I'm thinking about doing another clay soil extractor. We've already got 2, but we kind of need a lot right now. Yeah, we're not getting almost none. I mean, we're using it before we get a chance to really harvest it up. This is almost empty. Got a fragment there. I guess that'll help. And another stone. We'll take that stone. What the hell, dude? There we go. We'll take that stone and we'll go ahead and make some more sand. How are the animals doing? They got pretty good food. Let's go ahead and throw all this into the into the tractor. The truck. Oh my gosh. I've been playing Scum, so I'm thinking like tractor, stuff like that, but let's get all this stuff out. We're going to sell this to the trader if we need to. How much money do we actually have on us? Inventory, 51. That's nothing. This should be full. Yeah, that's got a bunch of stuff in there. But that's only going to give me a few coin. So not a whole lot. We basically got to wait. We got to wait for this stuff to spawn. Or we can go do some town loot. And I could do stuff like that. But I really want to get some more stuff built. But we need clay. So let me see... how much clay do we have here? Actually, you know what? We just put the whole thing on there and make clay. Yeah. Let's make another batch of bricks. We might as well. It's only going to give me 10, but we'll take what we got. We have a lot of brick or walls to brick up. So it can't be helped. Let me check out the cement mixer. Maybe we'll grab the cement out of there and go work on the platforms going up. That's still coming out. All right, let's do this. Let me take another 10 clay out of here. Let's take some cement out of here. 73. Let me take a little bit more. I know we can carry up to... There we go. So I know we can carry up to 100 now. I want to take all the cement here since we could sell all this stuff, but I'd rather take it and smash it down. We need to make bricks. So I need to make 10 more bricks. So let's get another sand and that clay. And we'll get all these in here. That way at least we'll have another 10 going. Now, with all that stuff out, let me take that sand, and we're going to melt that down into glass. So there's 9. Then we got another fragment. We'll get that out, too. All right. Now, these other bricks, I want to take these as much as we... Oh, those are wet. Ew. I must have just made those. I must have made those right before I logged off. I didn't even realize that. Ooh, look at my weight. Okay, well, we got a couple bricks. So let's take our build hammer. Let's start heading upstairs. We're going to take... I think we're going to the 8th floor initially. That'll take us up to the unfinished part, and then we can work on the walls and the floor, continuing going up. We still got to work on this glass walls here for the elevator. And we are up on the... Here's the 8th floor. Okay, well, we did have this one, and we had this one. And we also have, we don't have enough bricks to finish all this up. Let's get these done as well. Did I do the railings down here? I did. All right, let's get this brick right here. We only got 10 of. Oh, I think we got enough to do 2. There's 10. Oh, we did have enough. Okay, awesome. All right, so we have this floor done completely, and now that's the 8th floor. So we're halfway done upgrading all this stuff. Let's see how much. Let's finish up this floor here with the cement. But I did do some from the top down, so we may only need not so many floors. I mean, let's get all this done. And how much more cement do we have on us? We have enough to do the stairs. Nice. And that's the 9th floor. This is the 10th floor. And we've got 28 left. Each one of these are 6. We should have enough to do the floor at least. Nope, that is it. Damn it. 4 left. That's the same way we left the last place. Well, all the bricks are gone. Let me call the elevator up here. Just a few floors down. And let me take... So we're on the 10th floor. Let's go to the 11th. Okay, this still needs work. And number 12. All right, it's not here. Still got the walls here done. 13th floor, these are done. Oh, we're almost to the top. Okay, this one here we got to work on, but see, there it is. 14th. So we're not that far away. We're like on the 9th or 10th floor, and we've got it cemented down to the 14th. So, all right, let's get back down. There we go. We'll go back down, and I got some of that upgraded right there. Actually, we have enough to do another rail, but that's fine. We'll save our cement up. We still got more crafting. We got all this done now going down. Okay. So now if I go and look outside, I'm just curious. I mean, you can't see the cement, obviously, but you can see the bricks, how high up the bricks are. Oh, dude. What the hell? All right. I still don't know what that brown stripe... Man, you know what? I think I upgraded this in a different freaking color. That's why it looks like that. Now I'm going to have to waste bricks to match that. If I choose to match it. I don't know. Elevator's only got a few more floors. We should try working on that too, but we need steel, and that means we need lead. So we have to take a trip to the mine. That's what we need to be doing. Let's go get some more lead. Let me take that cement out. We're going to leave that right here. And as well as we got these. They're still being crafted. All right, we'll leave that. We'll leave that going. We'll move all them over. So we got 16 more cement. All right, and we have on us... that's our bow. Oh, the regular axe. All right, let me do this. Let's put you away. Let's get our pickaxe. I don't want to leave that here by accident. We're going to leave that here. Take our pickaxe. And let's go get some lead and stuff. And we're going to take the... you know what? I got a better idea. Let's do this. Oh, I'm thirsty. I was like, what the hell is he breathing heavy for? Oh, you know what? We need to eat. Holy crap. Let me go eat a ration. We've got a few of those. No point in letting our guy... Hey, my health is low. I wonder if that's because it never recovered from the crocodile, or I just was taking damage. Anyway, we're back to 46 for our health. We don't have any injuries, do we? No. All right, 46. It must have been from the cold. Or maybe from the crocodile. I never healed all the way. But, you know, I don't know. I slept through the night. It should have healed. It must be the cold. Dude, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to take the ATV. And what do we have on here? That's empty. Good. How's the gas looking? We're okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the truck to us. That way we can fill up 2 of these. Not that we're going to be there that long, but I want to try it out since we haven't done that yet. You know, I built the garage over here so that I could drive the ATV back and forth and then just use the garage to call the truck with all its storage. But now that we got the road done, we don't really need to, but this is much more maneuverable. And now I've got room on this and on the truck. Oh, what the hell? I guess we never cleared up that log out. I heard somebody. Anyway, let's go over here. I still left this marker here. That way we can see where the cave is. And there's our truck. Or, I mean, our garage. All right, hold on, dude. Get off. All right. Nope, number 4. No, number 2. I'm sorry. Let's see how these are doing. Okay, these are kind of full. Let's clear this out. We'll get all these in here. There's that one. I think all 3 of them are doing the same thing. They're just all taking random stuff. And that's fine. Now it gives me a little bit of everything. And, yep, they're all running. Great. It's too bad you couldn't get lead by doing this as well. Alright, now we're going to have to call the truck back here in a minute. But let's go get some lead. The solid iron pieces aren't really... I see a scorpion right there. The solid iron pieces are... Oh, crap, there's the scorpion. There's another one, I mean. Okay, we're good there. Let's get ready. You two. Alright, we got some meat anyway. Alright, now that they're out of the way... Oh, there's another one hitting me? What the hell? Dude, there's 3 scorpions. Now I got an injury. Damn it. Look at my health. 34 freaking health. Hold on. There we go. Damn, 3 scorpions. All I wanted was some lead. Yeah, 3 pieces of meat already. All right, let's keep going. Let's look for some rocks here. I'm gonna run around here. I'm not gonna keep. There's a solid piece of iron. I'm just gonna run around, and then when I get close to my weight maximum, I'll call the truck over. Another freaking scorpion. Come on, dude. At least he didn't. At least he didn't get me bleeding or have an injury that I needed to patch up. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna run around here. I'm gonna get a bunch of meat. I'm gonna get a bunch of lead. And a little bit of clay. That'll help too. I'm gonna get a bunch of lead, and then we can go back and make steel and stuff like that. So, yeah, unless something happens, I will see you when we're done here at the cave. Oh. Damn it. Damn, these freaking scorpions. They're all over the place. Oh, come on. Damn it. Alright. Well, we did a run through here. Cleared out a whole bunch of, let me take my spear out. Look how many freaking scorpions attacked me. That's all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I had 9 scorpions come at me while I was doing this. But, although that one's not full, this one is. No lead, but it's got all that other stuff. We recalled our truck over here, and this is completely full of lead. This is full of other resources, including some clay. Here is all the iron and some more lead that we've gotten. And here's a bunch of, let's get this one over there too. A bunch of aluminum as well as the stones. And we got stuff in our inventory as well. But what we're going to do... Oh, this just popped up. Let me grab this one too. Can't turn it down. But I'm tired of running around here, so we've gotten quite a bit. But I think we're okay for right now. Let's get you out of my hands. I need to get out of here. The scorpions are freaking driving me nuts. You know, 8 or 9 of them is just too much. Normally it's like 1 or 2. But it's like every rock I was chopping up had like a freaking scorpion drop down on me. Anyway, we'll take this back to the base. And then when we get back there, we can recall our truck. And this is loaded up as well as our truck. So yeah, I mean, it still worked out pretty good as far as, you know, the road as far as how we are using it. Still ain't got to dodge no trees. So that's good. Hopefully winter won't last too much longer. We do need to make some more iron. We got to work on the top. You know, we got a lot to... I mean, not a lot of work to do, but we got work to do. Enough to keep us busy for sure. Keep us busy this episode. Let's get you in here, and we're going to park you. Dude, come on. Pull you... No, don't get in the way. There we go. Pull you right here. All right, they close. Let's put you there. There we go. Here, let me move all these out, all the stones. And let me take that one aluminum that was right there. And let's get the truck back here. Oops. So that's good. Awesome. What I'm going to do now is take, let's see, all that. This should all be done. All this glass here. So we got that out. Let's take... Let's move our lead over there for right now. That's full. Let's get that over there. And that's almost full, but we have enough room for that one. All right. I want to take these stones. And we're going to make them into sand. We only have a little bit of clay. Let's just get these out of here for now. We got one clay right there. We've got a little bit more in our truck, but not a lot. Not even enough to do one batch of bricks. The glass. Ooh, we already got 10 over there. Well, that's building up. But we'll use those stones. We'll make more sand. We'll make more glass with that. But now that we got the truck back here, let me see what's in here now. I mean, I know what's in here. I just wanted to grab... how much is that going to weigh me down? 105. All right, let's drop a few of these out of here. There we go. We'll take all that lead out. And we need to grab all the solid pieces of iron that's in one of the chests also. Let's do this. Let's get as much over there as we can. And let me grab as much iron as we have in here. The solid iron. And I was putting that right here. Yeah, let's move all of those. Our weight's at 63. Let's see how much of this we can grab. 85. Not bad. Grab all those stones too. Okay, good. Get all those out of there. Do I have enough room for a stick? I do. And we'll throw you over here too. Nice. Okay, let's get back up top. We're going to be smelting demons today. Lots of smelting going on. So let me see. All right, let's try this first. Let's get this, and make all the steel that we can. That's going to go... there's 10 steel right there. Let's grab all the iron that's there. Oh, we still got... We used up almost all of the... Oh, we used up all the lead that was right there. There's 20 steel. Not bad. And what I'll do is I'll... we're going to turn that other stuff into sand as well. That'll give me 30. Let's get that over here. Actually, you know what? We're going to make all this into glass. We're going to put it in here. Exactly 10. We got plenty of fuel, plenty of coal. More coal than I know what to do with right now, so that's not a problem using that. And let's grab out of here. Let's grab all the copper. And let's grab the rest of the aluminum that's here. And the cobalt, how much can... 115. All right, let's drop some of this out. All right, good. Now I can take one more. All right, we're going to do that. And what I want to do is we have way up top, I've had more solar panels and stuff like that and wind turbines that are sitting on the ground. And I kind of want to get some of those going. You know, or finished, I should say. Oh, damn, we got a copper in there. That's all right. We'll leave it there. The rest of the copper we will move. Aluminum is kind of getting full. We'll move what we can. And that's the iron fragments. I was like, where the hell's my cobalt? That's right here. That's almost full, too. Well, that's kind of full. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take... let's take 10 cobalt. Let's take 5 copper. There's 10, 15, 17 aluminum. I want to wait until these are done so I can put it out. That way I'm not going to... Ooh, I gotta do stuff with that meat. Let's put that meat away too. All right, while that's finishing up, let's go up to the kitchen. And I want to put... Where's our miscellaneous? That's kind of full. Let's get some of this meat out. I want to save some of these. I'll sort this stuff out later as far as like what we're going to do with that meat. The other meat I'm going to put on the rack. Matter of fact, I'm going to eat one. Because these are all dried. Let's eat this. And this. And we'll put these 3 on the rack. And let me get a drink of water too. Okay. What I want to do is take this... we need to get up to the roof. Take these minerals and stuff that I've got on me. We'll put it in. We'll put these into the turbines and stuff that we've got built, or that we've got the blueprints for. All right, we got the 4 cobalt, 10 aluminum. All right, that's all the resources. We got some copper left on us. Let me see. What I also want to do is I know we got the water mill, but we're not ready to build a second one of those, and I just want to build some more power. And this was always supposed to happen like this anyway, where we would do these turbines, you know, or the solar panels on the other side of the turbine. So let's get the copper and everything else we have in our inventory out. Nice. And now we got all those minerals replaced or removed, put into there, and then we'll get some more stuff done. Oops, I just fell. All right, let's see how this is doing. This should all be done. Let's grab that out of here. I was supposed to turn this damn thing off as soon as it was done. All right, let's get that out. This is not done yet. You know, I never turned this freaking thing on. There you go. Let's get all that out. We got a bunch of steel ingots. Let's just put these down here for a minute until we're ready to... oh, we had a bunch. We had a lot of steel. That's awesome. We got 10 glass. We're going to go melt some more stuff down. All right, we got a bunch of glass. Not a bunch. We got 29. We got 4 more. Let's just get these in here right now, because we have no place for them, you know, except for on the rack now that we use those minerals up. Let's grab some more stuff. We do need iron. We do need iron. Let's take the rest of the cobalt, and that's everything out of here. All right, that's all done. I also want to grab this, because we do need that clay. And we finished the roof up top. I'm thinking of the tower, you know, what's going on up there. Here, let's go... let's get all 10 of that cobalt in here, because we got no place for it here. So we'll get all them in there. Let's get all this turned into clay, and we need more bricks made. However, we don't have any sand, so let's put all that back there for right now. Let me see how much sand we can get. If not, I'll take the... Oh, crap, look at this. There we go. Let's get that in there. We have a little bit. Let's do this also. Let's take all of these. Let's make these into sand, or yeah, as well. All right. So I need to check on Mike's tasks as well to make sure he's doing stuff like that. This is done. Let's pull these out of here. Let's get 10 more sand or glass going there. Let's get 10 more going here. The aluminum's done. Let me just replace this really quick. And what else do we have on us? 1 copper. All right, and that's all done. Let's get those fragments out for right now. Like I said, we're going to save these for spike barricade upgrades, but we have a little bit of clay here. Let's take and make another batch of bricks. All right, great. Now we can put these back here. All right, can we do more? Let's see. Let's do 2 more batches, or 2 more sets of bricks. Nice. Because we need a lot of bricks to upgrade those walls. We can do 1 more. So let's do that. It's only 10, but that's 1 wall right here. This is an entire wall panel. So we'll get it done. Rest of the sand, we are going to turn into glass. This is done. Pull you out. Those are not ready. That's not ready. 6 more sand in there. And the last little bit of sand we're just going to throw in here for now. We got 5 and 5. And cobalt. So let's get some of these out. And we've got that refilled. We still got 3 more left. So what I'm going to do now is take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me take 10. Let's take a little bit more copper, a little bit more cobalt, a little bit lead, and a little bit more of aluminum. And see how much we can... oh, we're full. All right. Let's see how much more of this we can put into the turbines and stuff. I just would like to... I just don't want to end my game, you know, at some point and still have, like, 4 blueprints up here that I never finished. So, now we got another solar... or another wind turbine. We're missing 5 lead. I thought I picked lead up. I must have used them already. All right, we got iron and we got cobalt into there. What do we got in here? Cobalt. We need more cobalt. That's everything. All right, see, we got all that stuff cleared out. We only got one turbine done with all those minerals we've put in there so far. Come on, let's get on. There we go. All right, these things should be done here. I think the furnaces are done. We can turn these off. Yeah, these are done. All right, that's our glass. More glass. These are almost done. Here we go. All right, so we've got 26 glass right there. We're going to go work on the elevator now. And how many screws do we have? 49. I'm going to take all of them, but I'm also going to make 3 more screws. So we got a little bit more, and I want to take the rest of our glass also while we're up here. All right, 74 is our weight, dude. Let me get some steel, because I know we need that for the windows, so each panel is 2. There's 10. Okay, 12. So we got 12 steel ingots, and that should let us... Let me see. We went up to at least the 10th floor. You know, we work, like I said, I want to work on the side panels, and we have a lot of material now. We should be able to knock quite a few of these out. But we got to go up to 10th floor, and I think it's beyond that. All right, here's the 10th floor. Let's try number 11. Nope, it's not 11. 12. Nope, I think it's 13. Nope, it's not 13. Oh, here it is. It is 13. There we go. We got the 13th floor done on the blueprints anyway. And I should have looked to see what we needed to put in there, but we've got plenty of stuff. All right, that's the 13th floor. Let's go to number 14. Yep, we got to do these. But we got the 14th and 15th floor because the 16th floor is the roof. So let's delete this. That's gone. Let's delete this one. Hopefully I'm doing the right one. All right. And now let's get us the glass wall. All right, there's one there. Oh, what the hell? Oh, I can't walk. I was like, dude, I'm overweight. It's all those planks I just picked up. All right, we're about to fix our weight here in a second anyway, once we do this. There we go. Okay, we have one more floor left. Let me just double check. We got this floor, yeah, then the roof. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the elevator where it is. We're going to delete this one. That's stuck. All right, let's delete this one too. If I can, let me drop you. All right, you get down. And you get down. Mike can take care of you at another time. All right, let's get the glass in here. These are the last 2 panels for the elevator. Awesome. All right, there we go. We got all that done. Let's get you back up. Let's go to the 16th floor. That's the roof. And this is all done. Yeah, the panels here are done. Oh, we got a storm coming in. Well, I'm inside, kind of. Although it's at 32 below. What's my character looking like? I've got all my gear, except for the body armor. You know, to stay warm. All right. And there's Mike out there walking through the swamp. Pretty cool. Nice wintry. Look how lovely it is up here. Come up here in a snowstorm. I need to have a fireplace up here. That'd be awesome. Let me see. Where can I put one? Actually, I would like to put one right here, but it ain't gonna work. Let me see what we got. What can we place? Not decor. Maybe it was decor. All right, I found the one fireplace. It took me a freaking forever. I forgot where I had it. I think we're gonna put this one up here against the elevator right here. We got all the screws in there anyway. We need 25 cement and 10 iron ingots. And now that's why when we put our, you know, what if I can move this? If it's possible to move that. Let me check. Let's go back down. We are freezing, so we'll need to get our vests and stuff on. But let's go down and enjoy the outside on the elevator trip down. All right. Down at the bottom. I am cold. Let me get the heater going. What I want to do... Let me just turn this one on over here. Actually, is it still going? It is going. All right, we shouldn't be cold anymore. We're standing here by the fire. Temperature's 104 degrees, 73 degrees. Let me take a med kit. We need to replace our bandages too. Those scorpions messed me up. So let's go, let's get some more bandages. 4 should be fine. The other one is fine. Why am I still overheating or freezing? 73. All throughout this floor, it's 73 degrees. I should not be freezing. Okay, it stopped. All right, so while that's doing that, the storm looks like it's passing. So that's going to help. I needed to see my bedroom. I want to see if it's possible for me to move that fireplace. I should be able to move everything. Yep, I can move it. All right, so I was worried that, like, once I built it, I couldn't move it to a better spot. So we are going to do that. Let's see. What did I need? Cement. I already got the screws into there. We need 10 iron ingots. Okay, there's 10. What else we have left over? Oh, we got a bunch of steel still. So let's get that out. We don't need to carry that around. And we got a lot of glass that we're going to save. And only 4 screws. I'm glad I made some extra. And we got those extra planks. So we've got iron there. We need cement. Let's get the planks out. We got 1 friggin' plank left. Let's take all the cement that's done in here. We're at 61. Let's take that as well. We'll just take all the cement that we have. We need more clay in order to get more cement crafted. But the storm looks like it stopped. Oh, there we go. Let's do this. Let's put another biofuel in here. Do another one in here. Keep that topped off. The rest of this we're going to put into the cement mixer. All this clay soil. So we can get some more cement going. And I want to see how many bricks we got. So we got 24 more cement we can do. There we go. We'll get that going. And let's go grab our bricks. We'll see how many we can grab now. 95. Ooh, okay, we'll take 1 stack then. Well, at least we got some dried bricks. And now we have to go up to the 9th floor for the walls, I believe. All right, 9th floor it is. We have this floor completely done. We only have 2 stacks of bricks. So what I need to do is do this one and this one. And that's all the bricks that we have on us. All right, we'll put you away. Actually, we're not going to put you away yet because we're going to go up until we find the cement. Yeah, here we go. We get that one, and that one's done now. Let's get the rails done here if we can. What do we have left? We got 9 cement. All right, that's enough to do like some more rails, but that's about it. Can I get both of the rails done? Yes. All right, great. We got 3 cement left over. All right, that's all we got though. And let's call you back up. I don't remember what floor this is. 11. All right, not too far from the top. Let's go all the way back to the top though. I hope I didn't need anything else for that fireplace. I couldn't remember. And I forgot to take back down another one of these log racks. Oh, I used up all my cement. Dude, the cement was for the fireplace. All right, well, we needed it for the upgrades too. But we got all the ingots out, and we need more cement. But once that's built, I can move it around if I want and start putting stuff down here. Let me get this out of the way. We got to take these down, but not right this second. I need more iron for... Oh, I can put a plank in here. There we go. I need more iron for these rails too. We got to get these done. And let me see what we got. Let me see what we got on our placeables. And you know, I need to go back to the trader. There's a specific skill, or I want the decorations. I know it sounds stupid, but I really want the one decoration that I can put the tables, the extra tables, the fancy ones, because I want the fancy one, a fancy table or two for the top of the tower, but we don't have that. We don't have that skill or that perk learned yet or paid for. So we're gonna go back to the trader. We have enough money to buy it like a decoration perk, so we're gonna go do that, and then we'll come back and place our towers. Maybe that'll give my other stuff a chance to go. Let's take this log rack. We still got another one up there, plus the planks to get down. This is gonna go... We were kind of going over here. I don't want to keep putting them too far. Let's put it the sideways here, because it's going to get to the point where I won't be able to run through. So we'll get that there. We'll do that with the next rack as well. While we're here, let me refill my canteen. I meant to do that earlier because this is empty. We'll just top these off, and we need another MRE. Let's eat a small ration before we head out. Oh, it's already getting dark? Dude, what the hell? 9:33 p.m. All right, we're going to go in the morning. We're going to go to the trader. That'll give me time to, first of all, see what Mike is doing on his tasks. Stone crates, plant beds, log stands. All right, let's replace the log stands with repair stuff. I don't know if he's... I think the last time we had an attack, he repaired stuff, but I switched it off from that and not put it back. So we still got glass. Okay, that's good. But you know what? I think we're done with the glass. Holy crap. Because we got all the panels going up. And we got the bridge. We got the observation area over in the back done. You know, for building. We got all the glass panels done in there. We have the elevator shaft going all the way up. We have the top of the elevator, you know, platform done. So, yeah, well, I think we're done with making glass. Awesome. Okay, let's go get some sleep. We'll eat a ration and then go to sleep. And then in the morning time, we'll take a trip to the trader. I'll see what else I have to sell. And then and we'll head out from there. All right, it's 5:38 a.m. Not got any music yet. How's our power level looking? We're maxed out. Yeah, we've got a lot of power. I just want to finish those just to get them done. However, all right, power's done. I still want to finish up the refrigerators too, so we can have like one full of all meat, one full of all liver, one full of all chicken, stuff like that. Because then I'll have all kinds of supplies of food. We need to upgrade this door as well. I just realized that, and this one needs to be iron, just so it matches everything. Because we don't even have a freaking door on here. Did I not put a door on this? Dude. I did not put a door on the bathroom? All right. Oh, look at the doors here. We got a glass door. How's that look? Oh, that looks pretty cool. Except you can look in there and see somebody on the toilet. That's not cool. So let's see what else we have. It's got to have to be one of these doors. Double door. Ooh, they got double doors. Look at that. They must have added some new doors and stuff. Yeah, because I need 8 planks. Well, we got plenty of planks. They must add new door styles, because I don't remember seeing those before. Not the double doors. And one looks like a garage door. All right, there's 8 planks. Yeah, we're done disassembling walls on the side of my tower as well now. All right, yeah, I know you're tired. We gotta get in here and get that bathroom door done. All right. So that needs to be upgraded as well. I didn't realize I had never hit that door. All right, we're good to go. It is morning time. Let's let's take a look at our stuff here. What can we take to the trader for selling? I want to save these. We need 25. We need 9 more. We got 17 Kevlar. Let me split that in half. I'll take 8. We got some cement in there. We got a little bit of bricks too. That I want to save. You know, we don't really have much of anything that we can sell. Everything else has already been sold pretty much. As a matter of fact, I need to take these with me. We got splints. We got 1 potato paste. Yeah, I mean, we don't have much. We only got 1 medical kit. Let me take a look at here. We got 3 empty cans. Let's make some coffee. We can sell that at least. All right. Let's put that back. We got a little bit of that to sell. Yeah, I'm not going to sell anything else. Let me sell some cloth. We got freaking a whole bunch. I'll take a couple stacks of that. It's not going to give me much. Let's take, you know, these are actually pretty good. So let me split that in half. Let me take 5, and we'll take those 3. All right. Everything else I kind of want to hold on to. So these are all out. None of the fires are burning. We have gas canister. I mostly cleared out the truck, but I want to get to the trader so I can get that table that I want. So let's see, what's our fuel looking like? Come on, dude. There you go. Is this thing empty? Hold on. No, we almost got a full tank. All right, let me close you up. And what do we have in here? Yeah, see, I've got all this stuff too. This we're going to sell. Let me take these out so I don't forget. And we'll do the same with this. Matter of fact, let's go see if the chickens or cows are cows. I wish I had cows. Then I get beef. Yeah, I'll see if they produce anything else. 678. We gotta do that when we get back for sure, because I'm gonna forget, and those guys are gonna all die. So let's head out. I forgot to eat a ration, but that's fine. We're not gonna be gone too long. We're just gonna go take care of this. You know, at the trader, and we gotta go this way. I thought about putting a road in this way too, but we only gotta suffer through this part right here, trying to get to that wall. Maybe I should put a freaking ramp right over here just to get to this part, and then it's a straight shot. All right, unless something happens, I'll see you when we get to the trader. All right, got a Bambi here. I guess he was by himself. Give me some money. 3 oil shell. I'll try to sell that. Oh, damn, look at this. All right, let's continue on. Okay, here we go. I hate this part. There's just so many of them. It's hard to find them all. There's like 3 of them standing outside. 5 of them right here outside. Dude. All right, let's try to take these guys out. 1, 2, 3. There's another one standing up on the wall. 4, 5. There's one over here. There's one standing up on the fence right there. Hold on really quick. See if I can search these guys before they get over here. I just don't want them disappearing on me. We got money. That's going to help. There's another dude there. Come on, dude. These guys are all over the place. We got 2 mechanical parts. Oh, dude, this is available. Oh, man. All right, we got to finish these guys, though. Who was that? That was him. Yep. Let's get you out of the way. How many dudes are here? Anybody else around here? Hiding around the corner? I wish you could get into that building from the back. I really wish you could. I hate fighting my way to the trader every time I come here. Another Kevlar. We'll sell that too. All right, that's all these guys. Now we got guys over here. There was one standing right there. Look at this guy up on the fence. Is he going to run? Is he going to jump? There he goes. I needed him off the fence so I can hit him. And there's one over there. Another one here. Dude. These guys are all over the place. All right. So he's done. Guess we're going to have to take them all out. At least the ones that are on this side. There's one right here. Damn, I didn't even see him. Anybody else? Nobody there. Okay, we got him. 3 feathers. What a waste. Oh, look at that. Damn it. I was going to run over and get this guy. Let's get him. He was the one that I wanted to get anyway. All right, I don't see anybody over there. Over here looks all right. Let's get you. 3 more oil shale. And what you got? Some coffee. All right, let's leave the truck here. There was a guy around that corner. I haven't seen him, though. Let's get you and let's run inside. Got more fishing lures. Is Casey coming behind me? You know, Black Hat had a great idea. He put a spike barricade right here at the door. So if they try to come in the door after him, they get stuck on the spike barricade. And that's actually not a bad idea. So let me do this. Let's... If I put one right here, the blueprints for it. Do I need planks for this? Nope, I need rope, though, and I don't have any rope. All right, well, that's an idea for later. In the meantime, let's sell you this, that, all that, this. I'm going to sell you the coffee, the shale, The other stuff I'm going to save. But now you can have all of this stuff. All of these. And that gives us 91. All right. Now buy. Let's see here. Dining room furniture, ceiling plants, ground plants. Let's back out of there for a second. And let me take a look. I think it's the dining room furniture that I wanted. So let's see. The placeables, furniture, dining room. Yeah, these tables here. They have a metal table. They have a glass table, round wood table. That's the only one I can make. These crappy ones. But then I can get these nice chairs. And I can also get this table B. All right, let's do the table one. There it is, dining table. I'll buy that one. And we have enough left over, I think, to do one more. We got enough to do two more, so let me see. So we got like 100, but I can get these last. Let me just get these last two. That way they're all done, and that's all the easy stuff. Everything else is 400 is the next one. 400 is the minimum that I need to buy the next one, which is energy boost. Increase your body's energy level, 25% reduction in your energy depletion speed. So that's a good one to have too, I think. But that's the cheapest one that's left, 50. We've got all the other decoration stuff that I needed or wanted. There's another Vambi. All right, make sure ain't nobody hitting me from behind. Let me take this stuff. I don't want that. Let's get out of here. I'm not going back to the trader, but I wanted to get that stuff purchased so that we can now go back. Look at the Vambis are back over here again. Dude, it's crazy. Well, we got a couple more mechanical parts out of the deal, but let's just get back to base so we can continue working there. All right, we are back. Let's just go ahead and get out. We'll just recall this to the inside. Oh, damn it. Sorry. Forgot to turn it off first. That's all right. Let's get back inside. Okay, we'll get you back. Matter of fact, while we're here, we got enough room. We can take some of this out. 83. I'll just take all the aluminum. Probably going to melt down anyway. All right, so we got the decoration thing that I wanted. We could now make those tables. Let's get all this aluminum crafted. Okay, there's 20 more right there. Let's get the iron out, and the other stuff we'll take out too. And here we go. So we got 18 mechanical parts now. Not bad. We need 25, though, to place the next water mill down. Damn. Oh, we have the coffee. Let me get that out, too, since we're right here. There you go. And I don't think we had anything on the other side. No. Now, this other aluminum we need to melt down, too. I'm just going to put this here. That's all 10. And we'll get that melted, too. Now, I want to take... where's that stuff? We need to go back up to the top, but I'm not ready to go up there yet. I want to wait for the aluminum to melt. And we need to get some food for the animals, though, because they were low when we left. And I want to make sure I don't forget about them and they don't starve, because I don't want to go out and hunt down more chickens and stuff like that. Oh, damn. Let's just take all of those. We'll have to come back and clear out that biofuel stuff, you know, in a little bit. But still should have, the other one should have a bunch of food in them, too, so we should be okay. And we're on 531. Let's just get all this in here. Let's just top it off, and we have an onion left over. Well, at least they're not going to starve now. And while we're here, we can also grab some more stuff from here. Let's get all the stones. Let's get the fiber out, too. We're going to put that back in the... and we got a little bit of clay. Not bad. Let's take some more copper out, too. We'll get all that fiber. We got room in our storage shed now since we were making a bunch of that. And next time we leave to go to the trader, I need to make sure I take some rope with me so we can finish that little spike barricade. Okay, fiber. We can get all these out, and we still have some left over. The clay. I did have a clay. We got sand right there. I got to remember that. But I don't think I ever had a clay box because we've always been using it. So I will put that down here. And we already have some over there. We almost have enough to do another stack. But we have all those stones. We don't need any more glass. I got to remember that. So let's put these down here for the fragments. There we go. And we got 200 sand out of there. So let's do this. Let's max out the sand. Here. Keep that full. Oh, we got some more cement. We need more clay, though. Let's move all that over there. Let's get all the cement over there, too. And what's down here? Just biofuel stuff. All right, what do we have left in our inventory? A bunch of fragments. We need to get those spikes upgraded. I keep talking about that, but I've been sitting here busy doing this. So let's also get... let's turn this off. I don't want to use this one anymore. Because I'll forget about it, and we can take all these out, too. Dude, we're still full. All right, let's see how much we can put in here. What we have. I know... I gotta fix that, too. I'm running out of... still got aluminum left. Dude. We got more here. All right, that's steel alloy. Let's move all the aluminum ingots over there. We just don't have any more room for it. Let's get the copper out. Let's go eat an MRE. I forgot to do that before we left. I'll eat a big ration now. Yeah, we got 3 of those. All right, +1 health, +1 thirst, +1 stamina. Not bad. We got our health up to 104. And now that that's all out of our inventory, we have all those fragments. And we should probably take a drink of water while we're here, too. Let me eat this. Just to get rid of it. Okay. What was I coming down here for? Fragments. 93. All right, let's go see how many of these spikes we can do. We can't really carry anything more for the fragment-wise because of our weight. But we'll see what we can get right here. And then we'll go back up to the tower. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. It'll look better once it gets all bricked out. You know, it'll look better. But let's finish working on these spikes. Let's get up on top. So we got at least a little bit of protection. I don't think the crocodiles, it's going to stop them. They're just going to run up and hit me anyway. Mike. How you doing over here, Mike? Let's get all these upgraded. Oh, there's one way over here. Why is that one there? We can move this one, actually. Let's move this one out. We didn't need one way back there. We already have double row. Damn, we're out already. Dude, that does not last long. We still got to get around that corner. Don't see any crocodiles. Let's grab you. And I think we can put him in that one spot that got broken. Around the backside. It's easier for me to go that way, but I don't want to mess with the crocodiles, so... I don't want to aggravate him and have him chase me and bust up something. What are you doing, Mike? Let's bring that one over here. You know, actually, we probably use it right here. Just like that. In case they get over here by this thing, it'll hook them up. All right, we'll just place it right there then for now. We can always build another one if we need it. All right, we got all those spikes out of our metal fragments out of our inventory. That's empty. This is emptied. There we go, clay. Now we'll get some more cement being made. That's what we need to work on next. There we go. Got more fragments here, more iron. Nice. Yeah, we still got stuff in here that I always wanted to finish up for Mike, so that it looks like cool. Yeah, we got to finish these up just so it looks homey. Look at this bed. Dude, that's like the worst freaking bed you can make. But that comes with the place. All right. Well, that's fine. Let's take a look at our stuff. All right, let me clear all this stuff out. Damn. A lot of busy work. A lot of busy work. But like I said, I move around from place to place while I'm building because I'll run out of a certain resource, and then instead of waiting around, I just switch to another project. All right, we got the clay and we got the stones. I'll put the stones in here. We don't, like I said, we need the we don't need them right now. All we need now is the fragments. So I'll let that build up. Let's get this clay turned into... We need cement. That's what am I doing? This is going into the cement mixer. Yeah, I hear the crocodile coming over. There we go. Not a lot, but it's more than what we had in there. And, well, anything was more than what we had in there. But well, the last thing I want to do is I'm going to take a trip back up to the top. And now that we've got those new building options, we're going to put down what I think would look okay, and then on the way down I'll take another rack of planks or logs to get them out of there as well. Oh, we got a storm coming in again? Dude. We're almost at the top. And I'm going to get cold up here, so I won't be able to stay long. Damn it. Yeah, we got another thing of that. All right, let me really quick. I wanted to spend more time doing this, but we don't have those options available to us. So if we take some of these glass tables, and I'm thinking like if you put like one here. Hold on, we gotta get this thing out of the way. I'm about to start taking damage. I know it. All right, where are we at? The dining room. So if I got a couple tables there, you know, maybe a table here. You know, actually, we'll do a couple tables there. Oh, you know, I got a better idea. Instead of turning this into a... let me delete this. I hope I didn't just waste my money. No, I'll use this stuff somewhere else. But instead of building that, what we should be doing, since we have all the furniture, as well as all the plants and all that stuff, I can do living room up here. We can get a nice comfy couch, you know, to sit back. We'll have a fireplace. We'll have the elevator here. We'll have a couch that sits you up over looking over the outside. What else do we have? I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. And we got some tables here we can use too. You know, I'm going to have to go downstairs. My guy's going to start taking damage. But I'm going to put down furniture, which I will move after it's built. I can readjust it and place it somewhere else. But I'm going to put down some rugs. I want to put down stuff so you know what the fireplace we'll have up here. And then you can come up here and it's a nice place to relax, enjoy the scenery. Sit here during a winter storm with the fireplace going. I don't have anything to put in there. It'll keep this room warm. And we'll get some lighting up here as well. We'll get some soft lights. And it's going to be awesome. So we'll work on that next episode. In the meantime, I'm going to take this rack with me. And we'll head back down. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this episode up right here. I do want to thank you for taking the time to watch. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time.